Hello again. Here we are back with some more Outriders demonstrations. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the Devastator class, which is definitely probably one of the two main classes I'm likely to play the initial campaign through first. I really enjoy the playstyle of both the Technomancer and the Devastator. The Trickster and the Pyro are obviously just as fun too, but for me personally, I really resonate with the playstyle of the Technomancer and the Devastator. But let's go ahead and show off some of the Devastator skills. The Devastator is similar to the Trickster in that he is very close combat focused and oriented. The Devastator is probably the tankiest class out of the four in the game because you have lots of armor and damage reduction built into the class and abilities that cater to that. But even though you're tanky, that doesn't mean that you are a tank in terms of your damage. Your damage output can be just as high as all the rest of the classes, which I'm about to show off here. So, as you saw, the Technomancer is very like poison and freezing oriented in terms of like elemental abilities, and the Trickster is very like anomaly and time and space kind of oriented. Well, the Devastator is all about like the earth and gravitational forces and kinetic things like telekinesis, etc. And so that's kind of like I guess you could almost call it like an elemental affinity or alignment with that type of class. So I'm going to go ahead and show off the skills that I've got right now. So the four skills that you can unlock in the demo for the Devastator are Earthquake, which is you summon an earthquake that shoots forward in a line in like a cone in front of you that deals a decent amount of damage, and it acts as an interrupt skill when you're fighting bosses and elites. Golem, which basically decreases all damage you receive for 65% for 4 seconds. So that's what I'm talking about, how the Devastator can become kind of a tank class almost with that huge amount of damage reduction. There's mods also that will increase the amount of time you are in golem form as long as you get kills. So like it'll extend the timer for it for like another 2 seconds. And so as long as you chain kills, you stay in your golem form. And the longest I've done that has been like almost 30 seconds inside of my golem form, which is pretty sick. Gravity Leap is a super fun ability. It's similar to the Trickster's Teleport. However, this one, as you just saw in the preview video, you jump up, you look for a target, and then once you choose a target, you slam down in this giant display of like rocks and bloody explosions. This acts as an interrupt ability too, and it does a really good amount of damage, and it's a really good traversal skill to get around the area. And then finally, here's another like tank style ability called Reflect Bullets. Anything that's shot at you gets caught in this telekinesis field in front of you. And you can trigger again manually to end it sooner, but after 10 seconds, any of the bullets that are caught get shot back at enemies in front of you, and when they get reflected back, they actually home in on enemies, so you don't even have to aim the ability. But the more damage that you absorb, the more damage this skill does, which is really, really cool. Currently, however, I have Earthquake, Golem, and Gravity Leap equipped because for me, I like to go with the Devastator, and those abilities allow me to do that the most. So as for equipment, I've got an assault rifle for medium range, but then I've got a really cool shotgun that has that freezing mod again that allows me to freeze enemies when I shoot them. The shotgun comes in really handy when I get up close and personal, as you can with the Devastator here. And then I've got mods that increase the time I am in golem form. I increase the amount of armor I gain for killing enemies with Earthquake. Increases the damage of Earthquake. And then increases the amount of health I get for killing people with Earthquake. So I've got 3 mods in a row here that affect my Earthquake skill. So that's a pretty key one right now.
Come, see what wonders I have for sale.
Another time, mister.
Me too.
Hey, Shira. I got some business in Hound's territory. What can you tell me about their leader, this guy Barker?
He fights dirty, preys on the innocent, His men are loyal because they're terrified of him.
And you let this guy run things inside your walls?
He's too well fortified at the bottom of the rift.
The Hound's hideout. Mark will be down here.
Alright, here we go. Alright, I'm gonna wait for my golem form to come off cooldown, and then I'm gonna rush in and wipe them all up with my shotgun. Nice, there we go. Ready? Oh, that was weird. He was dead, but he kept walking. Maybe it's one of those like rigor mortis situations where like even though you're dead, your body still reacts to things. There we go. That's a very short demonstration of what the Devastator is capable of. As you can see, I was really in no immediate danger whatsoever just because of my tankiness inside of Golem form, and the class has natural damage reduction built in. And yeah, it's really cool to just rush in there with that gravity slam, pop Golem, and throw down some earthquakes, and then mop up the rest with a shotgun. Alright, I think that's everything. Yeah, okay. Let me reload here and move on to the next area. The gravity slam is obviously much cooler if you're doing it from a height, like if you're doing it on the edge of a cliff and you're slamming down, because it's really awesome to see your flying animation for a little bit longer. So as you'll notice, when you are close enough to an enemy, they get marked with this green skull, as you can see underneath his name. So as long as enemies are marked by that green skull, that means you are close enough to them that if you kill them, you regenerate a portion of health for that kill. And that's how the health mechanic works for the Devastator. It's the same thing for the Trickster too. The Trickster will have a similar mark, and as long as you kill an enemy with that mark, that allows you to then regenerate health and shield. Alright, I'm going to clean up this guy real quick, and then I'm going to go ahead and do some zoom with my gravity slam here. Oh, I shot the nade out of his hand, and he dropped it and killed himself. That was pretty awesome, actually. Alright, let's do this. Woo, forgot these guys spawn in. It's okay, as long as I'm getting kills in Golem form, I keep it extended. Nice. And so the cool thing is that even though enemies may be armored, that only makes them more resistant to your bullets, but your abilities can still go through and deal a good amount of damage to them. This poor gentleman's not to know what's about to hit them. And they just had a very bad day. It's definitely one of the most fun abilities, in my opinion, that's like, I'm about to ruin this whole man's career. Boom! And then turns him into blood mush. Alright. I'm getting cool weapons for my Technomancer, but nothing that great for my Devastator. I'm looking for submachine guns, assault rifles, and shotguns, but maybe not today. Maybe I'll go and see the shop owner. I have to talk to her anyways to finish the quest, but maybe I'll see what she has in stock. Maybe she's got something cool for us that I can use on the next side quest.
again. You'll be pleased to know the hound
Oh.
well,
So all the shop owners, they obviously have their standard inventory, but then there's usually like a special weapon that's on its own timer as well too. It's like, there we go. That's a really cool weapon. It's a pump action shotgun that's a little bit better than my current one. Well, a lot better actually. However, its mod does something different. It inflicts ash instead of freezing, which I mean that might be pretty cool too. I don't have enough scrap to buy it though, unfortunately, which is a shame because I really would like it actually. Okay, we got a really cool submachine gun. Really cool. Oh, nice pistol mod. Sweet. Critical shot spawn an anomaly energy blast that deals 19 damage in a 1.5 meter radius. That's awesome.
to see you again. You'll be pleased to know the hound.
All right, cool. Do we got anything else in our... All right, let's see if the armor vendor has maybe a blue helmet that we can use. Nope, no blue helmet. Oh, that's the same exact mod that I have on those pants. All right. All right, let's go ahead and do one more side quest and show off a little bit more of the Devastator's abilities, and then we'll go ahead and switch to the next class. Actually, let's go over here since we just did that one. Let's switch back to the other side quest, just for the sake of variety. Okay, for some reason... Oh, that's right, I have to talk to Shira first to enable that. My bad. Apologies, folks. Would definitely help to initiate a side quest first before trying to start it, because that's usually how things work.
You ever wonder if God help you all.
It's the
Oh, shoot. I thought I...
How did it all begin?
When
My bad. There we go.
hear the moment our search parties turn up
Yeah, I've saved McCain so many times now, it's whatever. Alright, let's go ahead and get to the quest area.
The insurgents took everything
So I do have to say that the load times between fast travel is actually pretty snappy. As you can see there, I went from 19 to 80 like instantly, and then boom, 100. So either the devs did a really good job in optimizing load times, or the game's not that intense, or could be a combination of both. But I definitely appreciate it. Of course, I also have a this game on an NVMe SSD, which definitely helps load even faster than a regular SATA SSD. I'm about to ruin this whole man's career! There we go. Oh, got stuck with a reload there. There we go. Alright, was there some iron back here? I think there was. Oh no, I already got it from last time. Okay. Oh, just got out of that radius in time. There's an enemy right there. Let me finish you off. That way I can deal with the boss, who is gonna wreck me if I stay in there. I'm gonna go ahead and interrupt. As you can see, he couldn't use that ability now because I interrupted him. And then we're gonna go ahead and have a slugfest here, because I don't have good enough equipment to finish him off that early. But I can CC him. There we go. And just because I want to style on this guy, boom. Oh, he revived? Wow, okay. I've never seen that before. An enemy that can revive himself. That was definitely different. Whew, okay, that was definitely unique. I've played this game for maybe 7-8 hours now. Maxed out all the classes, and I've never seen an elite do that before, where they can revive themselves. That was definitely a unique experience. And then time for my favorite ability. Let's play Loot Goblin. Look at that loot. Love it. Alright, cool. Let's go check out what we got. Okay, nice. Got an upgrade on the helmet. I have better pants. I've got better boots. Oh, and then nothing that great, actually. The rifles are cool, but not how I want to play my Devastator. Although I did get a class point, so that's awesome. So I'm already doing increased weapon damage. Do I want to increase my shotgun damage or increase my armor piercing? Ooh, that's tough. Let's go with shotgun damage, because I actually used my shotgun quite a bit to go ahead and mop up. Nice. I got some accolades as well, too. So the cool thing in this game is that there's these challenges that you can complete in the various different aspects of the game, and the more of them you complete unlocks cool cosmetic rewards for your character, for your convoy, for your flag, emotes, etc. So it's kind of like an additional progression system that keeps you coming back to want to complete these things, because then you can unlock some really cool stuff for yourself. Let's go ahead and turn it in, complete the quest, get that XP, and then I'll go ahead and kill the video, and then we'll switch over to our last class demonstration, which is going to be the Pyromancer.
I find some semblance. I want to hear the moment or search party. I'm pretty.
Your lieutenant.
What?